I like to welcome everyone to Business Vala today. Keys to supercharge your marketing. Market research. Identified. Okay, let's talk about 7 keys to supercharge your marketing. How to supercharge your current marketing efforts. We're going to focus on the marketing effort that will bring the most immediate and impactful results. I mean, the truth is I just put 7 keys here, there are like thousands of keys. For marketing, but I'm going to focus on the marketing efforts that have bring the most immediate and impactful results for your business. In other words, you will see results in your marketing if you put these things to practice in 30 days or less. Number 1, market research. Wait a minute. How is market research going to be able to help me have an impact in my business in 30 days? Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about your target market. We need to know your customer. What am I talking about? We need to know them so well that they feel like, wow, this person knows me so well and they meet my needs so well that I'm going to tell my friends, I'm going to tell my neighbors, my family, I mean to tell everybody. In other words, they know their needs, their wants, their pain points, their habits, and their lifestyle is going to ask them what they need or what they want, and you can not only ask them, are going to ask everybody else around them that knows them what they need, what they want, what they like. In other words, we need to court our customers. Let me tell you how I won over my wife. My wife is an actress. I mean, beautiful woman. I met her in New York. I grew up there. Okay. Interesting thing was, when I first met her, first response she had when I first said even my first 2 words were to her was that she rolled her eyes at me and walked away. Okay, so I had a lot of work to do. So what did I do? I tried and stumbled, and of course she's continued to roll her eyes and just not give me the time of day. So then I decided, you know what, I've got to get smart here. So I talked to all her friends. I talked to her family. I talked to her co-workers, anybody I knew who knew something about her, to find out what's her favorite color, what's your favorite food, where does she work, or what. Just any single little thing that I could find. In over the course of about 6 to 9 months. I just kept hitting those buttons continuously, and 9 months later we were married. What am I trying to say? We need to do that with our customers. We need to know them so well that we win them over, not only win them over, but we will win them over for life. Define your ideal client, define what your ideal mate would be, let's say, or your client customer would be, and I want you to do an exercise. Review your current customers and anybody who does not fit that category. Get rid of them. I'm not talking about the perfect customer, okay, I'm talking about your ideal customer, and what that just means that you know these certain qualifications. Like for instance, if you're a business, the business type of service, okay, this is the revenue that they provide. This is the amount of employees they have. These are the kind of values that they have. So in other words, you're designing it to have, okay, these are the qualified customers that our organization is going to work with. Go through your customer list right now, or the prospects that you're going to, and get rid of them, either passively serve them. In other words, don't deal with them, or deal with them in a way is not going to cost you anything, either time or effort or resources or money, or just fire them. And especially start with the 20% right now that's causing you 80% of the problems. Now the use of the reaction, I get it, for this is what are you the crazy? My best customers is not one of my customers. Okay. Well, think about how much time, effort, resources, and money that customers actually draining from your organization that prevents you from actually finding your ideal customer. And you realize after a while you know this person, it actually cost me a whole lot more than I'm actually making. You might even find that you're actually paying your customer to work with you. And the reason I say that is because, trust me, I've experienced it with many different clients that I've worked with. It's about competition. Let's compare apples to apples. Who are your biggest competitors? What we need to identify why your customers are going to your competitors, not to you, or why they're going to your competitors in the first place. And then ask yourself, how can you do what they do and just do it better? Because if you do what they do and do better, of course, who you think is going to come to, or let's say, how can you joint venture with your competitor? I know this is unheard of, But how can I make it so that we all win in this situation, not you or me or no one, or no, it's not you or me, or win or lose, but how can we all win? How can create a win-win situation in situ and in this environment so that the customer wins and the competitors win? Or maybe even how can you be mentored or get advice from your competitor? Now it really does take an abundance mentality to make this work. But I tell you, you will supercharge whatever you're doing if not only you're working for you but you've got your competitor working for you as well. Continue in market research. Let's talk about what your customers need. But then let's not just stop there. Let's talk about what your customers want. And then let's make an effort to give it to them even if you don't sell it. I mean, imagine this, that you're not just killing a customer what he wants. What he needs, you're also giving him what he wants. What am I saying? Hey, if you're a barber and you're cutting hair, well, you know the customer wants a cup of coffee every time he walks in. Go out and get a coffee maker. Maybe the customer wants a better environment with flowers. Go out and get flowers. Maybe he wants a massage. Hire him. Another is what I'm saying is whatever your customer wants, try to give it to them. We know we need to give them what they need. Let's now start going after giving them what they want, because they tell you if you create that kind of environment for them, they might start coming to your establishment even more than they go home. Because they find something with you that they may not find anywhere else. So ask them. Call them. Write to them. Email them and find out. What is it? Not only what they need but what they want. Give them more than they need and then give them some of what they wanted inexpensively and passively. You will become what's called a broker of strength. In other words, if you don't have it, you're going to find it. You're the one-stop shop. Now I mentioned slice of pizza, a cup of coffee, or a massage. The goal is to be the indispensable resource for them, and ultimately they become their unconscious choice. They just think about your service or product and you're the first and the person they think about because you've created such a loyalty in a relationship with them. You sell them in 30 days. You do that for a week. You have customers flowing out of your organization in the next 30 days. Thank you so much to watching this video, and join to Business Vala for more video and article. Sub Serbus and read full article, follow description link.